Hey guys, I'm Mariah Milano and welcome back to Dinner with Mariah. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing, but it helps me out a lot. Tonight we're making prime rib, which I know I've made this for you guys before. It was actually one of my first cooking videos back in 2013. But tonight we're doing it different. We're making it sous vide. Sous vide has become my absolute favorite way to make steak, prime rib, fish, chicken, vegetables, everything. Sous vide means under vacuum in French. I'm gonna get back to that more in a minute, but let's make our prime rib. So I salt and pepper it and let it sit in the fridge overnight. This allows the salt to penetrate the meat as well as dry out any water in the roast. Then I fill my sous vide container with enough water to completely cover my roast. I set my circulator to 130 degrees for 8 hours. While that heats up, I dry my rib roast and season with Sam the Cooking Guy's BFF seasoning, which I love. Don't be skimpy with the seasoning. Then I sear it in a screaming hot cast iron skillet till it's brown on all sides. But you can use a broiler or a flamethrower. Make sure you get those fatty edges too. Yummy. I vacuum seal it, then submerge it in the preheated water in my sous vide container. I can't recommend this company enough. The Greater Good, owned by a couple here in the US. I love this thing, and I'll put the link to the circulator and container bundle in the description below. Now we wait 8 hours for the best prime rib you'll ever have. Our prime rib is ready, so we take it out of the water and drain the juice into a bowl, and that's going to become our delicious au jus for dipping our prime rib. Remove the roast from the bag and pat it dry. Next, we're going to put a nice crust on our rib roast, so we'll move it to the roasting pan, cover it with yellow mustard. Don't worry, it won't taste like mustard. It's just a binder so our seasoning will stick to it. Put a good amount on all sides. I love this steak dust seasoning, but you can use any rub you like or herbs like rosemary or just use salt and pepper. It's all good. Set your oven to be as hot as it'll go. Mine goes to 500. Leave it in for about 15 minutes till you get that nice crust on the outside. If you could smell this. That is a perfect medium rare, and look how juicy. It's the same doneness from edge to edge. Something you can only get from sous vide cooking. That nice thick slice of prime rib roast is gonna be so yummy. I have to try a bite first. Oh my God. Oh my God, this looks and smells amazing. So my favorite part of doing this is actually taking the bite. So you guys ready? It is so good. It is so tender and so soft, but has such a great beefy flavor. And you can really taste all the seasoning that it was cooked in. It kind of infuses it in that bag. So let's try it with a little bit of that creamy horseradish. Oh my God. It is so good. You guys have got to get a sous vide setup. It's in the description below. There's also $100 for the setup that I have. It's a game changer. I promise you, it is so good. It doesn't even make sense, okay? So one of the best things about the sous vide is when it's cooking in the sous vide, there's no smell. So afterwards, you put it in the cast iron or, flame it, whatever. But during the process, there's no smell. It takes a little more time and patience, but it's so worth it. And your food will taste so good and so much better than you can ever imagine. And like certain meats, like, okay, so chicken breasts will be juicy and like, amazing. And the nice thing is when you cook it in the sous vide, your meat will be the perfect temperature evenly the entire time. All the way through, surface to surface. And it's perfect every single time. So get your sous vide set up so you can get your sous vide on. I'm gonna be doing a lot of sous vide recipes so you guys can come back to me and see what's new. And I promise you, I'm gonna step my game up. And you're gonna love everything coming your way from my channel. Here's a couple videos that I know you're gonna love. Click this one to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button and leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.